Live here from Beef O'Brady's, it's the 29th annual Indiana High School Football Kickoff Show here in Granger. I am joined by Antwon Jones, the head coach for the South Bend Adams Eagles. And coach, 1-9 and 0-5 in the NIC, not exactly how you would have thought, but of course, with last year, a lot of uncertainty and a lot of different things that had happened. And I've been asking this to all the coaches. When you look at these past summer workouts and you compare them to last summer when there was lots of uncertainty, just a lot of unusual things to happen, what have you found to be the biggest difference maker in when it comes to coaching and just when it comes to the growth and development for these young men? Some of them are seniors, so this will be their last year. But just what have been the biggest differences from summer workouts from last season to this season?
Well, I think some of the biggest ones is we didn't have a lot of summer workouts last season. We weren't able to get in the weight room and really develop these young kids. And so now just being able to be in the weight room, actually have practices, go to some controlled scrimmages against some other teams, some 7-on-7s and lineman challenges at some universities, that makes all the difference in the world. Get your kids out there competing.
And Coach, as you have been with these past summer workouts, obviously a lot of things are just so much better to, try to make things as normal as possible. When it comes to just as players, or if there have been any specific players, what's been the biggest thing that you've been impressed with in these summer workouts that will help you propel to a great season this upcoming season?
Well, just the togetherness this squad is showing. I mean, in the past we've had some great kids, but we haven't been together really as a unit and as a team and as a program moving forward. Right now, the kids are having fun. These young men are having fun, and they're together. I mean, it's a tight-knit group.
Of course, you playing at University of Notre Dame. When it comes to, your past experience from playing and just getting that experience, how much of your time with the Fighting Irish do you incorporate into your coaching? And maybe even aside from, the head coach football position, even just in general, like just life skills, how much do you take that experience at Notre Dame and incorporate that into your practices and even just these growing up of these young men?
Well, I think Notre Dame hit it right on the head when they have the 4 for 40 program, 4 years for the next 40. And that's what it is. It helps mold you into the man that you're going to be for the rest of your life. So I think a ton, in that, you're still growing, you're still going to make mistakes, and still going to have your regrets, if I could speak. But it molds you into the man that you are.
And then, of course, I got to talk about your son. It's Antwon Jones, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I just, obviously he did some really good things. He earned some recognition from the NIC as only a sophomore going into this program. As both from a coach and from just a father perspective, how does it feel for you to see him grow, develop, even just get a little recognition in the conference, and what do you think his future will hold here for the Eagles?
Well, he continues to grow. He's a leader. He's been around it for a long time. He's been around the game his whole life, from back when we was at Washington, the Niles, and here at Adams. So he knows what it takes, and he's a hard-nosed, hard-working kid. So I'm proud of him. And that's my big thing, is just let him know there's no pressure for anything. Just be the best you can be.
And, Coach, of course, you open up your season home against Northridge. So the final two questions as you think about it. Number one, what do you need to do in order to open up the season with a good win over Northridge? And then finally, just throughout this season, what is it that you are most looking forward to as this season progresses?
Well, I think the biggest thing, anytime you face one of those Northridge teams, you got to come to play. We have to play well to have a chance to beat those guys. They're a great group of kids. They're hard-nosed. They're always coached well, and they come in expecting to win. So if you don't take them serious and understand that you're dealing with a serious football program, you're going to lose. And for us, we just got to take it a game by game, continue to get better, and we got to play consistent.
Once again, head coach Antwon Jones here for the South Bend Adams Eagles. Coach, thank you so much for your time, and best of luck in this upcoming season.